The 6-0 Steelers headed out to Miami to take on the 2-3 Miami Dolphins, and penalties are already playing them on the first play of the game. Pass interference called on the rookie Sean Davis, and his teammates weren't too impressed with his performance on that very play. 2nd down and 5. Tannehill continues to drive down the field, throwing an absolute bullet over the middle as they're already inside of the red zone. 3rd down and 14. Tannehill showing he can be an elite quarterback, scrambling, throwing an absolute bullet into the end zone and in between two Steelers defenders for the touchdown. It's 3rd and 7. Ben showing why he is already known as one of the elites, 4 for 4 to this point, and he can use his legs too, running around in a little circle and taking a hit from 3 or 4 Dolphins defenders and going into the end zone. Is 3rd down and 8. Once again, the Dolphins convert, and this time it's for a touchdown to put them up 14-7. But Ben Roethlisberger's going to strike right back, finding Marcus Wheaton over the middle to the Dolphins' 27-yard line. As Ben got out to a great start to this game, as look at this bullet off the back of his foot into the end zone. Sammy Coates tying the game up, and this one kept going back and forth. Tannehill throwing another good pass over the middle for a 1st down on 3rd down and 7. 2nd down and 10. Tannehill backing up, throws a good pass right there, just short of the 1st down, and they would not be able to convert on 3rd, so they'd have to go and take the field goal for the 3-point lead. 1st down and 10. Ben once again scrambling, sending his feet, throwing, and there is Sammy Coates. What a big impact on this game. 3rd down and 19, however, Ben is hit as he tries to throw it for his first incompletion, which will lead to the Boswell field goal to tie the game up. So nobody really able to get the advantage. Dolphins take the lead and score, but this time the Steelers are going to have an advantage with the William Gay interception, as every time the Dolphins scored 7, Steelers score 7, Dolphins score 3, Steelers score 3, but now they have a chance to take their first lead of the game. As look at this pass, Ben Roethlisberger putting it right on the money to Marcus Wheaton, which would lead to this Le'Veon Bell touchdown. Le'Veon Bell struggled all game long, but he would have that one touchdown. As look at this pass, and look at the moves by Devontae Parker to get his team all the way down to the 6-yard line on one play, as they would strike back. Kenyon Drake running through the 6 with the football to the end zone, tying the game back up as Ben tries to throw it to Brown. No one else is open. He tried to fit it in, and he could not do it, as the Dolphins would be able to find their way into field goal range before the half on 4th down, kicking the field goal, going up by 3 as the Steelers would take over at the beginning. And Antonio Brown goes down with an injury. It would be a hip pointer, and he would leave the rest of the game, but he will be healthy for next week. And look at his replacement. There he is, Hayward Bay, on the very next play, going to the end zone and giving the Steelers the lead right back, as Kenyon Drake also struggled throughout the game, but in the 3rd quarter was able to find a couple of holes. But that's all the Dolphins would really see well on that drive, as they would give the ball back to the Steelers as Ladarius Green goes down. But it's not an injury on him. He actually injured the guy he tackled. 3rd down and 11. Ben looking for Coates, and that was just a flat-out bad pass. His 2nd interception to the former Steeler, Bryce McCain. Look at Timmons going right through the line. Nobody trying to stop him, as look at Tannehill struggling, trying to run through. Just, I don't know where he thought he was going. As 1st down and 10. Ben lobs it deep, and it's intercepted. And Mike Tomlin had some comments on Ben's struggles lately, and he said the receivers aren't trying hard enough to catch the pass whenever it's one-on-one coverage. He said, basically, not an exact quote, as look at Harrison coming through, holding the Miami Dolphins to a punt when they were in field goal range. He basically said that they're not trying hard enough to make the catches, and I don't know, he said he has no idea what they're doing. As Ben goes down with an injury on 3rd and 7, throwing the pass away. And then the next play after the punt, Harrison would go down with an injury. He's going to miss 5 weeks with a dislocated elbow. Ben would go down with a dislocated wrist. He is going to return next week, as Timmons gets the stop on 4th down. And the Steelers defense was looking great in the second half. Fourth quarter coming, and that pass is complete. Should have easily been swatted, but number 24 just wanted nothing to do with that. It's Arthur Moats laying the boom on Kenyon Drake as he fumbles the football, and Sean Davis easily recovers it. And now the Steelers are leading by 4, retaining possession as Landry Jones is going to have to close out this game for the black and gold as on his first pass, 26-yard dime. Third down and 4 later, throwing an absolute perfect, beautiful pass. And now some people were speculating on Twitter saying, should the Steelers bench Ben Roethlisberger next week, considering how he's playing, although they are playing the Patriots as they get into the end zone right there, and Kenyon Drake running right down the middle, nobody in sight, and Drake is going to get inside the 5 to the 4-yard line before finally being tracked down, and second down and goal, he would finish the drive for the Dolphins. Now it's a 3-point game as we're past a 2-minute warning, just nowhere to go for Le'Veon Bell. He said it's his fault. He's not able to get anywhere in the running game as the dagger is delivered. And the Steelers would go on to win 38-35.